Japanese consulate of Houston has been receiving calls, of course, all morning long regarding the chaos in Japan. Local 2's Marisa Reyes is live in West Houston, where she spoke to one mother who has a son stationed in Japan. Marisa, what can you tell us?
Right, good morning, Courtney. Liz Howell says her son, who's with the Navy, has been in Japan for a few years now, and he is actually a nuclear electrician, mate. Keep in mind where the earthquake hit. Her son was on the opposite side of the country, but she says she still hasn't heard from him. So therefore, as a parent, she won't rest easy until she hears her son's voice. As devastating pictures continue to pour out of Japan, mother Liz Howell worries about her oldest son, 25-year-old Brandon. He's stationed in Yokosuka in Tokyo Bay, Japan, with the Navy on the USS George Washington.
I know it's going to be hard. I've tried calling and I can't get through.
Once she heard a magnitude 8.9 earthquake hit the northeastern part of Japan and then caused a 23-foot tsunami that swept through coastal areas, she immediately went onto the USS George Washington Facebook page asking for the well-being of her son.
A mother's worst nightmare. I heard he was okay. I heard he's been seen, but I won't know until I hear from him.
Meanwhile, Ilyas Chowdhury from Helping Hand USA, a group organizing relief efforts here in Houston, said a member from their team is already on their way to Japan. He'll be taking medical supplies, food, and clothing.
All the infrastructure more or less have been totally destroyed. Roads have been washed away, the vehicles have been washed away, and other bridges and so on, everything is destroyed.
And Courtney, we just received a statement from the Consulate General of Japan here in Houston. They told us, of course, they put out their condolences to all of the people who have lost family members in the earthquake. They said last year, roughly, there are 2,400 Japanese residents here in Houston, over 7,400 Japanese people across the state. Now, they say they will continue to monitor the situation in Japan so they can let residents know here how they can contact their loved ones in Japan. Now, we are at Medical Bridges, where in the next few days it's going to be very busy here with volunteers. They're going to start setting up containers, filling them with different medical supplies and equipment so that it'll be shipped over to Japan probably in the next few weeks. For now, we are live in Southeast Houston. Marisa Reyes, KPRC Local 2.
Such a great effort going on there, and I think the frustration too is that the communication is down. What about the U.S. military? Are they releasing any information on how American servicemen and women are doing?
Yeah, they are, Courtney, and the good news is a spokesperson for the U.S. military bases in Japan says all service members have been accounted for, and there were no reports of any damage to the installations there or the ships.
That is good news coming out of this devastating story. Marisa Reyes live for us. Helping Hand USA, as she mentioned, is encouraging medical professionals such as doctors and nurses to go over to Japan to help the tsunami victims. If you're interested in volunteering your time, all you need to do is go to our website, click2houston.com. It's going to be on the Friday section of the hot button. That's going to be great information.